Hello, everybody! Happy Tuesday, welcome! How are y'all doing? Why did you not have one before, Spike? And, bummer that it's clunky. Oh no! Too clunky. L'Onmobilum. L'Onmobilum. What? Unfortunately, I do have to eat some food, so I'm so sorry. I'll try to make it as quiet as possible. Had to run to the grocery store and return some milk that opened up either before I bought it or on the car way home. And also, I'm just bad at beating myself in time, etc. What does l'Onmobilum mean? You gotta tell me. You have to! I will shout at you. Oh, that's why there was a gap there. Huh. Okay. We're gonna take it easy today. Just doing some more banner stuff. Hopefully we can, really hope, because we're almost done. Hopefully we can finish up this, Cats Organized Neatly one. I'm gonna go slow because over the last week... Oh. That was supposed to be I'm on mobile, but it got messed up. I thought you were trying to do like a French thing. Yeah, so over the last week, I really strained my wrist by doing embroidery and sewing, like hand sewing some stuff together, etc. So I'm gonna take it slow and easy, and also eat. So, how are you doing, Spike? Aside from, you know, mobile adventures. See, I did find tassels for this, but I didn't have the right colors on the bottom. Maybe I'll do that. Do I have a tassel picked out for this one? I'm not seeing one. Hang on, I'm gonna check something out. Oh. We're having some cat behavioral stuff, and I'm trying to monitor some things as best as I can. So I heard somebody using a box, and I'm like, gotta go see. Toby used it, for your information, Spike. Fun music. Ah. So I also have some lost to put away. And this one. This is not the same color. It's so nice outside, like the temperature and the sun, compared to my market on Sunday, which was very cold and windy and dark and not rainy, thankfully. But still, I didn't sell like anything. So I want to be outside, but also the air quality is super bad. So, gotta keep the house closed up. Gotta not be outside and breathing in all that stinky air. That's close enough for me. I don't think this is the same either. No. That was clever. Maybe I would have done the yellow on the blue and blue on the yellow, but nope. I'm not changing it now, even though I still can. Got Chick-fil-A for lunch today. Oh my gosh. Is that the one that I'm not eating because they're weird Christians? And by weird Christians, I mean like anti-gay Christians. I think it's that one. Well, glad to hear I'm not missing out on much. Didn't really think I was, but you know. Cookie, plain ruffle chips, chicken sammy with the pickle and sauce on the side. Although a lot of times, if it's which it sounds like a cater situation, the catering isn't as nice as whatever you happen to like on the menu for a place. Cookie was good. They also had brownies as a side, which was rich AF. I think they can be fine. Sammy was kind of odd. Was it like grilled or fried or roasted chicken or what? I don't know about the Christmas thing, but it might be true. Fried? It had breading, but it wasn't crispy. Okay. Like fish fingers. Fish fingers are normally fried. I'm just thinking, you know, congratulations, you got the not as unhealthy as you could have been award. I can already feel my wrist being like, ooh, you're doing too much. So that's great. And by great, I mean not great. But you know. Kuya! Hi Pringu. I was reading your comment and I almost said, hi Penguin. Which, I mean, you know, not wrong, but not your name. That's pretty close. I've been called worse. Me too. In fact, this Sunday, somebody said, okay, what they said was, "You're pretty close to my age, right? You're in like your 50s or 40s?" I'm like, oh. No, I'm in my low 30s, thanks. And I'm not good at telling people's ages, but I'm not usually like 20 years off either. So, like, oh, okay. This was after I helped them pack their car. Talk about freaking bird brain, right? No. I wasn't offended as much as I was startled. Like, maybe not everybody's going to be good at telling stuff like that, or maybe their eyesight was pretty bad. Maybe my face was weathered from all of the weather, and I was very overstimulated that day. So if I was going to look old and like haggard, that probably would have been the day for it. Where did this come from? It's sushi. And sushi is not very good. And by not very good, I mean pretty bad. And it is grocery store sushi, so it's not going to be very good to begin with. But like the cucumber is too firm. Maybe they meant it in a Benjamin Button kind of way. How are you doing in Paper Mario, Pringu? At the final boss, just grinding for some money. I read that there's a pipe that will take you back to the entrance of the door, and these are reviews from older than a year ago, so it should be in the GameCube version, the original. So sorry if the audio just went like up and down. I don't know if that happened just for me or for y'all. List of badges I could recommend. That would be awesome, actually. I was reading that some people said that defense badges aren't useful at all because the final boss pierces through them, and other people were saying to do them, so I don't know which one is true. And I just like, oof, I don't know. Not very good at defending against her. And I would like not to take 7 years, you know? Go for the luck strat instead. Okay. Bring items that heal poison along too. Yeah, there's the Feel and Fine badges, which I didn't have equipped. Which might be worth it depending on how much they take up, I guess. I did get those on the moon. So do you plan on doing the pit or not? Yeah, I think so. I want to. I'm planning on, you know, wherever I can, skipping levels up to level 50, where I got before. And that should help save some time. Hey, Abzu is finally totally complete. Woo! We need little Tessos. Get out of here. You can learn. I don't know. The thing about any kind of skill is that it actually takes a lot of work and time and annoying frustration to get any kind of good at it. which is why I can't play guitar or do Blender, which now I really want to do, or other things. Man, I came across, I don't know, like an Instagram post or something for this easier to learn 3D software. And I was like, oh, sweet. I want to, you know, figure this out. This will be like a good intro for me, and then I can start doing some things. I do know how to crochet, yes. But it turns out it was so limited it couldn't even do my one simple, very simple idea. Just like, oh, well, that sucks. So, yeah, all my little cat toys are crochet. Toad. Here. Oh, I just spilled a bunch of, First of all, how did that affect the sound? Toad here is crochet. So, I'm pretty decent at doing things in the round, it's called. So like, you know, you go around in a circle, basically, a spiral. I am not good at doing blankets and things. You get another gift for you when I visit your stream if you wish to do it. Okay. We'll see. Oh, I got this Minecraft crochet pack I never used. Maybe. To be fair, you were trying to model a bear or something. It would work great for a beginner. Right. Okay, I guess that song's over. Also, I dumped a bunch of pins all over my table trying to grab Toad. Ow. I think that's it. Return of doggy hieroglyphics. Oh, kitty hieroglyphics. Yeah, hopefully we can finish this off today. Let's not put it that direction. That. Hopefully we can complete this today. That's fine. And we should be able to. Because I say so. No. I'm very pointy now. I just realized, not just realized. We saw Spike's niece on Saturday, and she's recently learned how to point. And so now I find myself pointing all the time, because I was pointing with her. I don't blame you. They're not exactly like the most kitty-looking kitties. But the game is called Cats Organized Neatly, so, you know. There might be a dog's organized neatly. I don't know. I'm looking for my references now for... Oh, did I favorite them? Was I smart about it? Collections? Favorites. Why does it have to be so hard? No. No, I didn't. That would have been smart. Now I just have to do this again. Scroll, 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 scroll. Do-do-do-do. Hang on, I gotta go check on the cats. Ugh. Somebody's knocking things around. Well, somehow I left the closet open with Seton's cat food in there because he didn't eat much this morning. So a bunch of that is eaten and somehow not knocked onto the floor like other things from the closet were. Lots of little cat stresses lately. I don't know, medium cat stresses. There is? Maybe I should get a dog to eat it then. Hi, Pokey. How you doing? Been a little bit. Sometimes pets can be a lot. Artie doesn't like it when the bed is made. Interesting. Hi. Phone, why are you not on silent? Oh, right, okay. Sorry, just having a brain meltdown here. Been playing Deltarune, it's good. That's awesome. Glad to hear that it's brain go burr, for sure. Okay, what are we at here? 3, 4? 4 strands. Just started chapter 3. Woo! Getting heated. Stuck at chapter 4 like a mini boss. Okay. I don't think I actually played any of it, but I did watch chapter 1 and 2. I did play Undertale with help from Spike, because I am not good at the dodgy. Beck's original art is rating with a party of 7. Oh my god! Thank you, Bex! Thank you so much for the raid. How are you all doing, everybody? Yeah. Indeed. Hell. Oh. Hello. Hello, everybody. My name is Whisper. And I don't believe I'm familiar with you, Bex. How'd you find us over here? I think I just said this, but I'm Whisper. That's a very cute little emote. I love that. We do cozy games and art streams. Today's an art stream of a cozy game that we played. So I'm making this felt banner. And we're taking it real slow today. So nice and chill. Other games we've done banners for. So Abzu. You were felting, you saw that I was doing felt, so here we are. Awesome. Thanks so much for giving me a try. Checking me out. And bringing a party with you. We got Strange Horticulture. So, working on games that we played on stream. Little Nightmares. Yeah, I do. Post them on the Discord, Pokey, please. Slime Rancher 2. Chibi Robo. A little to the left. I gotta play the DLC for this. Little gator game. This one's really cute. I like how it turned out. Although, these are probably handmade tassels when they show. Night of the Rabbit. And Monument Valley, the first one we did. Thank you, Spike. Yeah, any of you interested? We have a Discord. It's mostly just stream announcements and sharing pet pics. So, yeah, so I'm working on Cats Organized Neatly right now. And then I've got lined up Fez, Viscera Cleanup Detail, and Botany Manor. So those are the upcoming ones. I just like to take your time and chat, you know. Yeah, pet pics are great. Occasionally one of my cats will come and join us, but today they're very distracted, I guess. Let's see. Okay, time to look at puppets. Whoa. These puppets are awesome. Holy cow. Whoa. Okay, I don't allow links in the thing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little show off if that's okay. If it's not, it's too late. Also, I have no idea where my camera is, apparently. They're so cute. Look at that. Amazing. It's like cryptids in your closet. Is maybe the one that made these? Cool. I'll have to give their socials a little check out. I don't have a TikTok. I'm so old school. It is beautiful, gorgeous stuff. Yeah. Let's see, you asked what I'm making right now? Oh, they're fully movable. That's cool. I'm working on a banner for a little to the... No, that's this one. Cats Organized Neatly. So we're almost done. I just gotta get them some details on these two cats. And sew up the edges and put on the tassel. So, I think we only had a 1-day stream for this one. It's a pretty short game, and then I don't think I completed it because the puzzles were getting a little hard, and I didn't want to do a second stream on it. Sure, I'd like to see them. Also, what a fun reward for doing a good job on stuff. Oh, shoot, I need my phone. That's where my, that's where my reference is. So if you're still hanging around, Bex, what kind of felt do you do? You said felting, so is that like wool felting? This teeny little frog is wool felted. And he's coming off of the lily pad. Oh dear. So I've done a tiny amount, and this is basically it. And he took so long, and I'm like, ugh. Apparently he needs to be stabbed on there a little better. So mostly I sew felt. But I'd like to do more wool felting. I just need to have the proper idea and patience for it. Do 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 do. Yes, needle felting. Cool. Let me see if I can do this. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh my gosh. No, be quiet. Whoa, your felting is amazing. Hyper realistic. Whoa. Holy cow. Close. How do I navigate? And here I showed you my tiny little frog, and your stuff is like so amazing. Yeah, you can click on Bex's name to get to their channel. How the heck? Down. There we go. Frogs are great. They're relatable little amphibians. I like them. Mm-hmm. 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 Thank you. It's true. Bringu is a penguin. Art is great, yes. was listening to some podcast or other, and somebody on it was talking about how they... Oh yes, it was SciShow Tangents, which is now over. So sad. Somebody was talking about how they haven't done art much for years, but are hopeful that they will pick it back up. And I'm like, wow, I can't relate. I specifically, like, I don't know. If I had a job that wasn't in it, maybe that'd be the case, but the idea of not doing art all the time seems very weird to me. Make some food, but we'll be lurking. All right, thank you so much for the raid and for the lurk and chatting a little bit. And get yourself some food. Yeah, get that post-stream energy back up. Just working on tiny little details here. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have you back. Ow. Got myself with a needle. Yeah. I wasn't here last week. I took a couple days off for mental health. And to get more work done on the off-stream project I was doing. And it's really nice to be on stream, but sometimes it's just sometimes I just don't have the spoons for it. Hello? I thought I saw a little tail in the room. Meow? Well, if there was the cat, they snuck in and snuck out. Come on. Been obsessed with these puppets for a little bit, then Deltarune. Yeah. Then just been chilling. I've been really behind on my YouTube watching lately. Except that I'm rewatching Best of the Worst from Red Letter Media again. But the Game Grumps have been playing Minish Cap, so I picked that up in my spare time as well. I'll stream it one day. But they come. Oh yeah, they did have little cute animals with them. The sheep for the dark one, I remember. So I've been enjoying that for the most part. Wario Land 4. Cool. I've never played any of the Wario Land games. I think we have one on Game Boy Color or Advance, maybe. Got past 2 bosses and they're hard. And Pringo's in the gaming slump again. Hello? Hi, Kuya. You wanna come up? Hey. have played a couple of the WarioWare games, which are not the same. You have to figure out to fight them. Why can't games bring me the same enjoyment anymore? I cry. Oh. You have to not be stressed to enjoy them sometimes. Come on, Koya. Oh, yeah. Hi, sweetie. Take this opportunity to move the mic up so she doesn't keep rubbing her butt on it. And then I can look at the more of the puppets. Oh, cute. Doesn't show you. There's a game where you have to figure out who the killer is, but it's like Stardew with a serial killer in the mix. Grave Seasons. Interesting. That tickles my true crime and whodunit brain, but also I'm not always in the mental space for it. Oh no, I'm getting cat hair on my sushi. Eh, get out of here. Hey. You just like to put your face all over the microphone. Okay, let's move the candle further away even. Push some of this stuff. Chef, there's cat hair in my soup. Also, it's randomized who it is each playthrough. Oh, interesting. That helps for replayability, for sure. I don't want to get you too riled up here, honey. You gotta find them out before someone else does. Oh, it's before someone else is the next victim, I see. Still have that free cat hair you sent me a while ago. I shall clone your cat. Oh, does it not come out until 2026? Why is your tail damp? Put your tail in my sushi. On Steam. Okay. Forgot the mic was above me now, so. Yeah, probably gotta clean your ears again, honey, huh? Yeah. How's Duchess and... Oh gosh, I'm not remembering his name. Your grandparents' cat's name. Gizmo. How are they? Did some research on items to bring for Paper Mario Finals boss. Nice. Okay. You haven't seen Gizmo. Oh. Duchess. I'm glad Duchess is doing well. Boo sheets. Yeah, I did read that that was one of the things that would be really good. Also for the pit final boss. That's Toby, not Kuya. I don't know what Toby's doing. That's Kuya. Glorp. That's the sound my stomach just made. Yeah, that's better. Ow. That's where my finger is. Let's see. For Paper Mario, you're going to grind for money first or just run at the boss? I don't know if I need to grind for money first. Do I need to? I'll probably assess what items I have and what your recommendations are. Whether I need to buy any badges or whatnot. Or items, for that matter. There's a badge you don't have that you might need. Not really. It's your choice. Okay. Is it the one at the end of the pit of the trial? Or pit of 100 trials? Or do I get to pay for it? Called Pretty Lucky. Okay. I have a lucky badge, but that's a different one, I guess. Hidden block outside the 1,000-year door. That's very sneaky. Lucky day. Pretty lucky. Pretty lucky. Pretty lucky P. Oh, lucky day is in the pit of 100 trials. Costs way more BP. Make something good happen when you first enter battle. This has an effect of enemies sometimes miss attacking Mario. Yeah. I have, yeah, one of these. I might have this one. This guide says I can get it from Dazzle. so I may have bought it. People will really saying to use one of the star powers a lot, which is one that I've like never used before. Power something, power level or something like that. I can't find it in here right now. Power lift, yes, that's the one. I think they were also saying to only attack the hands when there's 2 hands and not when there's a bunch of little hands, is one of the things I saw. Because these won't like actually heal the boss. Can't get this little fluff off of here. Get out of here. Tiny fluff. Do you know offhand what power lift does? Raises attack and defense. Well, it does sound good. For some number of turns, I'm sure. I've never been very tactful at games. Part of why I'm really bad at tactics games. So I really get caught in bosses like this, where you're actually supposed to like think about what's happening and not just push through. When I was a kid and I played Final Fantasy IX, I got to the 4th disc and I never figured out how to summon anything, which is insane. It is the final boss, yeah. I mean, they could have also, like, prepared you for this boss better if they wanted to with other bosses that required you to think and not just power through. Like, there's like 2, maybe. So it's not like I was encouraged before this point to do much about it. Be honest, I never got past the X-Naught boss as a kid, so this is my first time beating the game. I know I've beaten it, but I don't remember having, I don't remember having problems with it or anything. There's lots of games that I played when I was a kid that I did get to the final boss and then just never beat it. Star Fox Adventures being one that I'm tempted to play, but also I never did beat Andross, so why would I be able to? Excuse me. Why would I be able to now? And this is one that I did try, like beating the boss when I was older too. You helped, but we didn't beat it. You helped with other ones though, as well. Ocarina of Time being a great example. No, we didn't. I'm sure we didn't. We gave up in frustration. Spike is really good at video games. It helps a lot. Part of the problem with Star Fox Adventures is it's a space fight, so you're in the ship, which you do very few of in the game. I had the same problem with Skies of Arcadia. Skies of Arcadia Legends? I forget. The GameCube port of the Dreamcast game. I got stuck at a ship battle in that, not even near the end. And then I was like, I'm older now, I'm gonna play it again, and it won't be a problem this time. But I played from the beginning, got to the same point, never got past it. Hate it. Never played that one, only Star Fox Assault. I don't know which one Assault is. I've only ever played Adventure. They didn't have a N64. And then other Star Fox games just didn't appeal to me as much. Probably because Adventure isn't really a Star Fox game. It was a game designed for Crystal. The fox that gets trapped in Crystal at the beginning of the game and becomes the damsel in distress, which sucks. There's a sequel to Adventure? What? I don't remember this at all. Yeah, I was pretty annoyed when I heard that Crystal was supposed to be the main character and they just made it into a Star Fox game and she got denigrated to, yeah, it was an original IP, but Nintendo don't. Nintendo don't. It's funny. Well, no, it's not funny, I guess. I was about to say, I'm really good at driving in games, cars and stuff. I'm not really. I'm good at driving where it's not a driving game. Maybe. I'm okay at Mario Kart. I'm pretty good at Mario Kart. I'm okay. I did the driving sections of Alone in the Dark for somebody a long time ago. But I'm not good at or interested really in like NASCAR games or anything. But I was going to compare that to flying in games. It's like, oh, you know, I'm bad at flying, and that doesn't make any sense. It's like, no, it makes perfect sense. Flying is adds a whole nother dimension. That makes it much harder. Mostly I'm bad at dodging. Have you played the Simpsons Hit and Run game? Why, yes, I have. I have that for PlayStation too. My favorite, even though it was a little slow, was the rocket, you know, like the rocket derby car, like the soapbox derby. Hi, Pokey, welcome back. Tanks are hard. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Hit and Run game, actually. Okay, this cat is finally done. It's a little wonky, but that's okay. Now we gotta get the reference to the other cat. We found upside down? No. Reference. Here we go. Teeny tiny little bitty kitty. Ba-da, da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da, ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba. You haven't slept in days. Oh my gosh. You need to get some sleep in there. Only a little bit. Duchess kept you up. Do you know why she's keeping you up? Being overdramatic. Ugh. Is she, Is she in heat? Is she spayed? Because I know that can be really a lot when cats are in heat. She wants to play. Occasionally we'll have to lock cats out of our room at night if we're getting very poor sleep for a few days in a row. Kuya is very good at crying at the door, though, which doesn't help a lot. She's gonna be spayed soon. Yeah, they get extremely affectionate oftentimes when they're in heat and really playful. And it's cute until it's too much, you know? Personally, I'm glad that she's gonna get spayed soon, you know? I'm for spay and neuter your pets. And that should help tone it down. Appointment is just months away. Now she might go into heat again. And then, I don't know. I'm not very familiar with it, whether it's just like a spring thing or if cats go into heat multiple times a year. One of the gaps in my cat knowledge. Then she will then be chill kitty. Hopefully. She is still very young though, so she might not chill out a lot for a while. Jumping on you, yeah. A 2, oh, yeah, that's a lot. Hard to deal with. We're having our own kitty adventures right now. We suspect we know who it is, but we're not entirely sure. One of our cats is peeing on the bed. So that is not fun to deal with. And we have been to the vet twice now. And we're trying a bunch of things. So, fingers crossed one of them will work well and not be too expensive or like have other unintended effects. Yeah. Yeah, it is fun when cats have big personalities. I like it when cats, I'm gonna call it murmur a lot. Yeah. not outright meowing, but like, I love when cats do that. I think that's so silly and cute. Outright meowing can get kind of annoying for me, but I'm kind of sensitive to noise. Screams, oh my gosh. Love it when Artie looks at me while I'm eating after she finishes eating and then cries for my food. I already know. Oh, Duchess steals your food and then drags it on the floor. Wow. That's silly. Oh, a former cat of mine, Morgan, he's actually on one of the notifications that we have, the follow. He's on the cat wheel. He stole a whole sandwich from me one time. You know, zipped right across the house with a whole sandwich in his mouth, and he was just like, 7 months old, not even fully grown. Artie needs puppy chow and Pringu Borgies. Oh, this is far gone now. Yeah, Spike helped me beat Ocarina of Time because I couldn't do the tennis part with Ganon in that game at all for some reason. Grandma's gonna get an appointment for Duchess sooner. Trying to. Hopefully. Yeah, I hope so. Okay, here's an update on where we're. Assuming I'm in the camera here. So left kitty is done. We're not capturing the right whatever. And then you gotta do an arm for this kitty and then the corner here. And then we can sew it all together. If Artie wants my food, she can work and I can stay at home all day on the bed. That sounds, yeah, that sounds nice. Wouldn't mind sharing food with Duchess, but she doesn't even eat it. I will occasionally give my cats tiny scraps of food, like, the size of your nail or whatever. Or, like tap your finger into ice cream and give them that. Kuya is especially behaved about it. She'll sit there patiently and look and not even meow. Toby just reaches for stuff, tries to knock it out of your hand. He's a rude boy. Let's see. Chicken that I unseasoned I know is safe, yeah, and some things aren't. Maybe she just likes the hunt of it, even though it's not much of a hunt. One of the cats I had when I was a kid, she likes to get your reaction, huh? One of the cats I had as a kid, she really liked Twizzlers. So she'd take them and play with them and lick them, but not eat them. Mm-hmm. Just wants to have to eat with me. Try to eat when she eats. That's nice. Yeah, have a routine and some time to share. That's good. If you come into the house, she will hiss, but not attack. Okay. And hide. Oh, sweetie. And then immediately be friendly. Wow. I just hide before anybody comes in the house. Somebody comes to the door. Spike, answer the door for me. There's a stranger out there. I'm scared. Yeah. What breed is she again? Is she one of the ones that's going to get kind of big? I know you had to get the special kind because you're allergic. I just don't remember what the breed is. Mixed. Siberian, that's what I was thinking of, yeah. And short hair. Okay. Yeah. What the heck is going on here? Oh, that's very cute. There we go. What the heck? Sorry, I have to put this up to my face so I can figure out what the heck is going on with it. Oh, that's very nice. That... Some cats are just really attuned to that sort of thing. The cat I had when I was in high school definitely did. Well, high school through my 20s. He was just the sweetest baby. I don't know what happened here, but I'm having to undo a bunch of stitches, and they're not coming out easy. I got like pinched in here somehow. Don't like that. Aw, cutie. Hi, Duchess. Just a nipple. There we go. Hi, Toby. You want to come up? Hi. Yeah, you're ready. How you doing, honey? Cat number 2. Cat number 2's tail above the candle. Moving the candle. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, seriously. Here we go. Hi, cutie. Brrr. No? No rubbies? Yeah, sorry, I clipped my fingernails so I don't have any scritchies anymore. No more little scritchies. These are your feet. These are cute little beans. Well, it is that time again. Cats come right at the right time, huh? But Toby is more likely to stay, so I'll run the ad break and we'll be right back. Stay here.
cutie. Oh, boy, 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 boy. Boy, cutie, boy, cutie. Oh.
Oh, okay, that has been a minute, but I need to move the Spotify thing back on top. You're such a soft, cuddly boy. Yeah. Yes. I think I'm going to do a lot of couch sitting tonight, Toby. You want to sit with me on the couch tonight? Da, da, da. Maybe I'll tidy up the living room first. Oh. Look at these beans. Look at them. Look at them. They're just so pink. All right, Toby. You think I can work around you? Well, will it be okay if I stop petting you and start working? I would really like to finish this banner today. These are words. Phone? There we go. Grab the brush for Kuya, but speaking of Kuya, hi Kuya! Hey, you can come up if you want, but there's already somebody up here. I think this is supposed to be a shedding brush. Or maybe it's a matte brush. I don't remember. Luckily you guys haven't gotten any mattes. It's easier when you're short hair not to get them. Give it to me. You silly. You're so silly. Can I see your teeth? Hmm? Can I look at your teeth? Those are some teeth. Okay. Put it back in here. Okay. Thank you, honey. I do actually brush Toby's teeth. He lets me do that. And he gets quite a bit of tartar buildup, even though he's only 3. So we might not do an excellent job of brushing his teeth, but it's something. The other 2 kitties in the house? No way. He's on your Tulsi here. And something sticky. You're just worming around, aren't you? Knocking over all of my stuff. Stop smoking that kitty weed. Aw, I don't have a doobie over here. I've crocheted a kitty doobie. But actually, I'm not sure where I've put them because most of the shows I go to, they're not like exactly appropriate. Depending on who you ask. Yeah. Got some tartar there. You're warm. Warm up my cold hands. No, not by biting them. Thank you. That's better. I mean, I know it was rude of me to put my hands underneath your catenage. You're breathing a little fast. What's up with that? Are you sniffing something? Okay. You know you're legally obligated to tell me if something's wrong, right, Toby? You have to tell me if you're a cop. So much fur. And of course, I lost the needle. Okay, Toby, be careful. There's a needle around here someplace. I'm sorry, I'm going to lift you up just to be sure that it's not underneath you. On your butt. You hiding them in your tootsies? You hiding my needle in between your toes? I don't know how it gets lost being moved from here to here. I get how it comes off of the string, but I don't know where it goes. I didn't pin it to myself at all. Off of my fingers. Anything magnetized over here? Found it. Haha. Okay, Toby, you can go back to the middle now. Sorry, I pinched you there. Butterfingers over here. Mm-mm. Oh, that didn't do it. Ah, I just broke it anyways. Dang it. Okay, I guess I'm just throwing this one away. Okay. There we go. Jeez. This has so much cat hair on it. It's more cat hair than felt, it feels like. Okay, and I decided when doing this that I want to outline these. So since they're already down, I don't have to do as many stitches. Should go pretty fast. Oh, yeah? Sorry. Didn't mean to disturb your nap. It'll help hide some of these kind of ugly stitches as well. I can't tell whether I'm hearing the wind outside or like children wooing or what. Whoa! Whoa! The sound of Pringu about to strike. Oh gosh, Toby is also alarmed. Slightly delayed, though. Get that stuff out of my space. Just imagine the Avatar fan from Kyoshi Island. Now I'm just picturing Aang in Kyoshi's, Avatar Kyoshi's clothes. Gigantic shoes. I think I have to get another strand here to do a tiny amount. It's all right, bud. Electric slide. That tells you how old I am. Can't get this thing to do what I want it to do. can't get this thing to do what I want. I have to undo some stitches now, 'cause I messed it up. Come on. I seriously have to get another thing just to do this tiny amount right here. Oh, that's right, I put it underneath your head. Watch the M. Night version of Avatar for memes. Not really, it hurts to watch. I haven't watched it and I don't really plan to, yeah. Have you watched the Netflix live action season though? I don't like it better than the animated version by any means, but I'm kind of into it. I like it. It's been a while, so I kind of forget what I liked about it and disliked about it. But yeah, I recommend it is the word I wanted to use. Pronounce his name Ung. Oh, Spike says it's eh. I guess we differed on that. Or I don't remember. Which is entirely possible. I love Ung. Takes 5 earthbenders to move a pebble, it seems. Uh-huh. Yes, Toby? I think this is what you were talking about the other night, Spike. When Toby just goes, ah! So he's done that like 5 times on stream now. Kind of startling himself awake. Spoopy boy. 5 earthbenders move a pebble. Outrageous. That's what he says. Oh. Don't speak for me. Okay. Comfortable again. You needed the sun out of your eyes? Was that it? They do love the sun. See, he likes to have his rump right in the sun. It's hard to sleep with it right in your face, though. Well, sun is bright. Artie's got the right idea. Oh, hey, I'm clicking allow. Oh, I have to select it. I figured it out. Oh, oh, Pringo. Getting caught by Automod for sex words. You dirty penguin, you. Gotta wash my mouth out with soup now. Yum. There, I think that looks better. You can at least tell that something's going on down here now. Well, now you can't because it's in the sun. But I love soup. What's your favorite kind of soup? Dropping stuff. Chicken noodle soup, classic. Chunks, the edible kind. Tomato soup and toasted bread is also really good. I really like a good French onion with like the bread, the toasted bread, and whatever kind of cheese it is on top. But I don't like eating the onions. I just like the broth. This is 3 strands, but I'm going to do it anyways. I like to put Cheez-Its in my tomato soup a lot. Let them just get a tiny bit soggy. Like saturated, rather. Wow, it doesn't make much of a difference, huh? Toby, I think I'm gonna close the window. I'll try to. Sorry, bud. I like the sun too. We can open it back up when stream's over. Careful about the pins, bud. Careful. Thank you. Let's see, is there a twine here I can have you chomp on? Eh, that manta ray back here. Manta ray. The fun about this one is, you can launch it. They're okay with it. They don't like super love it. The previous one of these we had, Seton really loved, but what he liked to do was put his paws on the manta ray and then grab the tail with his tongue and snap it. Did I hurt you there? I'm sorry. I certainly hurt my fingies there. Uh-oh, he's tearing apart! This manta ray needs, emergency sewing later. I don't think I had anything special on the top of this one. I'll have to check out my... Come on. Where is it? Selling stickers. Oh, I see. Scroll up. Goodbye, Toby. Love you. Oh, most of these don't have anything fancy in the top. Okay. I guess I kind of gave up on that. Or forgot about it. Alright. We gotta get going on this, because I want to be done at the end of stream, and I want to... Well, that's what I want. I don't know why I needed more to say. And I need to do the tassel, I guess, after this. Excuse me. Plant. I can move my camera back to my lovely scene, but it's kind of all askew now. All over the place. Uh-oh. Why is it froze for me? Unfreeze. There we go. Yeah. All my stuff is kind of all over the place now. That's what happens when I get a kitty in here. I guess I could maybe make myself a little shelf, and then the stuff would just be pushed against the shelf and not knocked over every time. What's a thought? Elf on the shelf? No, thank you. That guy is freaky. And a snitch. You know what snitches get? Stitches! Ha 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 ha. It's as good as I get. Okay, this one got all kinds of wibbly. So I might have to trim the edges there a bit. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's just too much. Almost there. I'm actually going to trim this down. caught on the wire there. Space docks. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, let me grab the tassels real quick. I'll pick out one of those and put it on, and then we'll be done. Tassel the castle. Ooh. Do we go with dark or do we go with white? Tough question. Nice. Didn't remember I had this. I like these. Okay, dark maroon or you can't even see it. Oh my gosh. White or maroon. It doesn't, it's not quite as dark as this. So maybe the white is better. There's not as much white as everything else on here already anyways. Oh, this one's darker. Why is this one darker? Let go. Let go. All the callus that I've gotten on my fingers from sewing is sticking to everything. I think I'm going with the dark one because I happen to find it, and you know, actual difference here. It does go with this color, and I'm less likely to find or to have one that matches this than the white in the future. Okay, and now I'm taking out all the tassels to sort them by color, which I really shouldn't be doing right now. But that's too bad. We're gonna do it anyways. That's a rose petal. Eh. Mm-hmm. Ugh. None of this is even on camera. Jeez. I'm just over here sorting and you guys can't even tell anything's happening. I'm good at streaming. Okay. We're headed off as soon as this tassel gets sewn on as well. So, enjoy the Pringu Dimension. Catch you tomorrow, hopefully, with all of the tips and tricks. And yeah, thanks for coming, Pringu. There. Beautifully sorted now. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, completed. Got our cats organized neatly banner. Complete. Thanks everybody for sticking around, chatting with me. Thanks again, Bex, for the raid, and any of you raiders who gave me a chance. Yeah, tomorrow will be a game day, and I plan to finish Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door for real this time. And then it's back to our normal schedule of Tuesdays for art. I'll probably be picking up the next banner, either Fez or Viscera, Clean Up Detail, or Strange Horticulture. And then I think I'm going to do a little Power Wash Simulator break, because I have some of the DLC for that. And then we'll pick another game to play after that. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.